Hey Mom, I thought of a cute video idea called Get Ready With Me and My Mom.
Oh.
So Mommy, how are you?
I'm so good. How are you out?
I'm good.
I can't wait till my bathroom remodel's done.
Yeah, when will it be done? Like next week? I brought all my makeup in this tiny bag and then I was like, wow, I can't believe I fit everything in here. And then I realized I forgot like 6 things. So that sucks for me.
I'm using my Pixie by Aspyn Glowy Powder London Luster.
Cool, Mom.
I'm just gonna do, this is with the makeup artist, you just do a little finger.
I'm using my Pixie Illuminating Tint and Conceal, but I have to blend it in with my fingers because I forgot my brushes. What's your favorite foundation, Mom?
I like the It CC Cream.
I used to use that one all the time, but then I haven't. I don't know why. I think I lost mine.
But I also like, it's old school, Estee Lauder.
I was thinking about that the other day, that used to be like my favorite makeup because it was like my mom's makeup.
Except for now, doesn't Kendall Jenner, she's
the
face
model.
So it's not so old school. It used to be like kind of old lady-ish a little bit. But they're trying to revamp the brand.
What's a topic we can talk about for my Get Ready With Me? Let's give the people some insightful wisdom. What's your best makeup advice? Why are you looking at me like a clown?
I was just seeing what you were putting on.
Have you used this?
Yeah, I don't like that on my skin.
It Cosmetics by Under Eye. It's my favorite.
I use it and I think my skin's too dry. That's makeup advice. Probably just keep it more
natural.
Like, remember when you used to do like blue?
I used to wear like blue and purple eyeliner, which is fine if you like that, but I was like 12. And then I like didn't like my skin because I always had really red cheeks and like freckles. And this was before the days of YouTube. I remember I would sit and like, there wasn't a YouTube like beauty community. It was just like the internet, like websites. Yeah. And so I would search like how to get rid of freckles and like makeup tips from like blogs and stuff. And so then when I could wear makeup, I went a little nuts. I thought I was real ugly and I was trying to fix it.
See, that's a good lesson though, because then you realize that it didn't look good trying to cover things.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
You just want to enhance what you have. So it's not about trying to cover things up. Like, I think it is, so I was thinking this the other day about Instagram. I'm like, I mean, like when I was growing, like I'm not super old, but I'm 42. But like all we had was magazines. We didn't have the internet at all. But even just with Instagram, like you can look on there and just like the tutorials and stuff people do. And like there's so much information now.
It's very helpful. It's cool. It's just right at your fingertips.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on people posting on Instagram? Like, you know how you'll look at someone's Instagram and be like, oh my gosh, they're literally perfect. Like their life looks so perfect. Yeah. Like, what's your opinion on like how real do you think people need to be?
Well, I have noticed within the last probably year, especially like with fitness things, I definitely have to give it to people showing like their stretch marks and their cellulite and like even fitness people like bending over showing like, oh, I have rolls of skin. I don't know if I would have the confidence to do that. Like I saw even just somebody post, it was like Instagram and it was just somebody's like legs at the pool and how they look all skinny and like they have a 6-pack, and then it was like real life of actually like putting your legs down and sitting normal.
Yeah.
And like their legs looked kind of thick and their tummies, like, you know what I mean? And so I think there's getting more of like
realness. Do you think that people are obligated to post
I don't think
the real things?
I think that we all have to be intelligent enough, just like as a consumer, like you're a consumer of what they're selling in a sense, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just like any other product, every single brand in the world, no matter who it is gonna show you the best side of their product. Nobody's gonna be like, look how our product can suck sometimes. And so if it's a brand or a person, like, you know, because at this point people are now brands, and with, you know, influencers, whether it's fashion or beauty or whatever it is, through blogging, social media, through YouTube, most of the time they're going to show you the best side of whatever it is. And we have to be aware that that's their best side. It's not always real life. You know?
I agree.
For example, we've got a lot of comments lately on people saying that our models for Luca and Gray are too thin. But the thing is that as hard as that is, people saying like, oh, I just look at her and I feel bad about myself. But it's like, it's not about our brand. Like, yes, we have a responsibility, but it's not about our brand representing certain things. It's about you have to have enough confidence in within yourself, that either you get yourself in a good place with whether you weigh 200 pounds or 100 pounds, whatever it is, that you're healthy, mind, body, spirit, not reflecting that because of a brand, because it's everywhere.
I think this like goes along with that, but I feel like this is like slightly off that topic, but people talking about how like model bodies are unrealistic. Like, it's not unrealistic. Those girls eat healthy and they work out, and I'm fully aware that there are a lot of Photoshop things. That's not what I'm referring to.
Well, and people who tend to be more naturally thin. Yeah. But I have noticed, I think that is kind of one good thing with Instagram too, is on one side you see what their bodies are and then you're like, oh, I wish I had that or whatever. But a lot of them have the YouTube channels now and the Instagrams, and they'll post what meals they eat and what's what and what their workouts are, and they work out hard. Like, it's not, oh, here and there I decide to do a workout and eat healthy. It's every day, and then, you know, here and there they splurge once a week or whatever it is, but it's like, it's dedication, you know? That to me is more realistic than anything else.
Yeah, but I agree, Mom. Moms are always right.
We've definitely used a model that's tiny, stick thin, and 5'10". Yeah. But we've also used models that are more like, that have hips and have curves. And
I just think if people are unhappy with their bodies, are you doing everything you can to be healthy?
I'm in that same boat. So I like to say, oh, but you guys are skinny and whatever. Like, Aspyn eats, like, I actually like admire how dedicated you are to eat healthy and eat clean. And it's not always like, of course she wants to stay thin and fit.
I had a donut for breakfast.
Yeah, and like, here and there you're gonna, but it's like 90% of the time she's like, I need to eat some vegetables or eat healthy. Like, she's aware of taking care of herself, you know? It's like, and sometimes like I tell her like, oh, I just need to lose 10 pounds or whatever it is, but it's like, I'm the only one in control of that. And I know like, oh, I put too many unhealthy food, and I have health things, like I have thyroid issues, like believe me, I have them. So it's not like I could use every excuse in the world too, but it comes down to the food I put in my body and working out. Like when I did Kayla Itzina's, or however you say her name, the BBG, like I could tell a huge difference in my body.
I want to start that.
And it was 30 minutes a day, but it was 5 days a week. But just the consistency of the 5 days a week, even though it was at home for 30 minutes, like the whole shape of my body changed. But I watched what I ate too, you know, and I wasn't crazy town, but I was aware, you know. So it's like, I think that, you know, people have to be
like accountable,
taking accountability.
Feelings. Like even me, when I was in high school and I was just eating not healthy and literally going to McDonald's at like 2 in the morning and then wondering like, why is my face getting chubby? Like I wasn't really realizing I was gaining weight.
Well, like she got her license, and then of course when you have your license and you're like, oh, I can go anywhere anytime, and so then it was like she went to eat out all the time.
So then I only probably gained, I don't know how much I was before, like 10, 15 pounds, but I didn't like the way that I looked, and I was only 118 pounds, and I'm sure a bunch of people are gonna be like, oh, that's what I weigh, and I don't feel bad about myself. I just think people need to be accountable for themselves. Like when I wanted to lose weight, it literally took me like 2 years because I was just learning things like so slowly.
Yeah.
But I lost whatever weight I wanted to lose where I felt comfortable.
Yeah.
But I did that because I felt that way about my body, not because I was like looking at other people's
pressure
pictures.
Or whatever. And there is pressure.
I'm saying I didn't feel like I wouldn't go on Instagram and be like, oh, that girl's skinny, I feel bad about myself. I'd be like, oh, that inspires me, I haven't done my workout today.
You just have to look at it.
But you have to do it in a healthy way and be responsible for your own feelings.
That's what I was gonna say. Getting a healthy body starts with a healthy mind. You have to be okay, you know. Sorry, I have to do my eyelashes.
Wait, let's finish the conversation because I'm done. So, what's our main conclusion of this talk?
Our main conclusion is that it can be good and bad. It's the same with everything in life. It's all your perception. So if you're gonna perceive it, oh, that makes me feel bad about yourself, that's in here. That's not anything
to do with
they're doing or we're doing or whoever's doing. That's in here, and you have to find that confidence however that may be. There's a billion paths to it, but you have to figure that out within yourself. It's hard, like there's no question about it. No matter what the age, what the experience, it takes a long time to do that. But that's the part you should be working on, not worrying about what everybody else is doing. You got to worry about what you're doing within yourself. I think that's the lesson.
I think so too.
I
think that's our lesson of the day.
Yeah.
And I think it's fun that of all of the hundreds of thousands of people people watching, the odds are at least one of them was inspired by us today. And I think that's pretty cool.
It is. Yeah, you got to work on yourself, whether it's
just in whatever.
Like even
whatever
after
way.
I went through my divorce, it was like my focus was I had to get healthy, mind, body, spirit. And it was a culmination of all of it. And it was reading and journaling and praying and eating healthy and working out and being okay with myself. You know, it's like, it's a whole process and it's not easy. There's no doubt about it, but it can be done.
Okay. So that's our lesson. That's getting ready. Oh wait, we need a thumbnail though.
Okay.
Okay, bye Mom.
Bye.
I'm gonna go put on deodorant.
I'm like sweating.
Me too.
You have deodorant? I don't know if I brought it.
Yeah, it's in the bottom drawer.